Eriaku. And she's the founder and chief AI officer, School of clarifies AI and the new realities of business for small business owners. She's a wealth of experience in consulting with global 2000 companies from Nairobi to New York. Joanne is known for her ability to break down complexity into practical, actionable steps, and she moves business leaders from the state of vulnerability to preparedness. Her work spans reshaping business functions, unlocking new opportunities, and reimagining entire business models through SOAR. Joanne equips you with not a what is don't she doesn't want people to be fearful of the future. She prepares you to future-proof your business and indeed SOAR. And for more information, you can go to the School of AI Readiness.com. Joanne, welcome to the Small Biz Chat podcast.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I am delighted to be here, Melinda.
Well, tell us about you. How did you come to be this, bulletproof AI expert? It's still so nascent and new, but I'm so excited to hear about it. You can help my listeners really understand more about it.
Absolutely. So, this really is an extension of the work that I've already been doing. So the work that I've been doing is really a lot of strategy consulting on behalf of both small and more larger businesses. And so very comfortable whether I'm in the boardroom or in the project room. And as part of strategy, there is a branch, a niche of strategy called strategic foresight, which is really more about what's coming, what's ahead, whether that's what are the forces come, the market forces, technology forces, regulatory forces. And it really looks at what's ahead. And then it's sort of like backcast and seeing what might that mean for us now and how should we prepare. So as part of my everyday work with strategic foresight, AI has been on the radar, honestly, for quite a number of years. It's just that it has like super accelerated. So there are a number of other technologies. There's quantum, which is coming. That's another story, another day, another chat. But AI specifically is sort of like it's upon us right now. And so that's why I'm focusing a lot more of my attention on AI right now. So it's really just an extension of what I've been doing. It's just hyper focus on AI because it's literally upon us right now.
All right, so let's start there. There's lots of talk about AI, right? Oh, AI this, AI Readiness. It feels like a lot of hype. Okay, so help me understand, how do we break down some of the misconceptions that small business owners, because I mean, to hear people tell it, AI is going to turn all of our business model, we're going to go to the dinosaur age of business, right? They're going to put all of us out of business. So can you explain, some misconceptions and how we can all think about AI, not from a fear perspective, but like, okay, what do we have to do to get prepared?
Absolutely. So I will start by saying that AI is not new. Okay. AI has been around for quite a while. If you've been using Google Maps or Apple Maps, that's AI. That is a form of artificial intelligence. Siri or Alexa in your houses, that is all AI. So it's been around. It's not a new thing. However, what is new and has like suddenly burst upon the scene and made us all sort of like wake up is generative AI, which is now the chat GPT that everybody is talking about. That was the main introduction to, whoa, AI has come upon us. Now, there are different types of AI, and as you can hear, they have different applications. But the truth of the matter is that it's not something which is scary. It is a technology at the end of the day. It cannot think. It cannot take your job, because what it really is, it's a program. It's a program. It's programmed to predict, the next sentence or the next word or the next line. That's really what artificial intelligence is, at the end of the day. And it is a very helpful tool. And when you think about it, the tool has now sort of like burst on the mainstream. And we have an option of putting our head in the sand, or we have an option of sort of like waking up to it and seeing, how might I be able to sort of like take advantage of the opportunities that this has to offer? And so, just if I'm to pick one myth, one big myth really about AI specific to small businesses is that you don't need it. You'll be fine just rolling the way you've been rolling for all the days that you've been rolling. That's a myth. To be very honest, everybody is going to be affected in one way or another by artificial intelligence. It's kind of like how electricity is helpful to everyone. Yes, we have to be careful on how we channel that electricity, but at the end of the day, it's a tool and it affects everyone. So is AI. AI is here to stay. It is a natural advancement of technologies that folks have been working on for decades, and so the big myth really is someone thinking that it's more of a vitamin and they don't really need it. They can wait. No, reality, you cannot wait. It actually is here, and it is prudent. It is really prudent of, especially you, my small business friends, because big businesses are usually jumping on this faster because they hire all these large teams which see the future. And so this is like a clarion call to my smaller businesses. I'm a small business myself, to really sort of like sit up, pay attention, and don't be a victim, be a victor in this.
All right, so give me some examples of how I can be a victor with AI, right? I mean, I think the most basic use of AI, people are using it to do content, right? Emails, newsletters, that kind of stuff. But tell me about some other more ways that we could be using AI that we're not even thinking of yet.
Oh, 100%, absolutely. I'll give you a baseline, first of all. At a foundational level, there are three things that AI, and for that matter, any technology on the planet does. Only three things. Like, let's keep it simple. Specifically AI, it helps you to automate or make operations more efficient. Okay, so that's one. So operational efficiencies. Instead of doing everything manually, you're able to automate. So that is the first one. The second one is that it enhances experiences. Okay, it enhances customer experiences, employee experiences, your own experiences. It's an experience enhancer. That's the second big thing. And then third is it informs decision making better. Like, you're able to see predictively, analytically, so much more clearer, and you're able to go like, that's what I should do. So at a baseline, that is everything that AI will do for you. Okay, it'll either help you operationalize something better, it'll help you enhance an experience by personalization, for example, or it'll help you make decisions better. Those are the main things it'll do. Now, if we're to get really hyper specific, small businesses, what really can AI do for? You've already mentioned some of them. The by far marketing is the biggest opportunity where AI use cases are being seen right now. In fact, about 80% of AI, especially generative AI use cases, are in the marketing function. And I mean end to end. The entire marketing function can be automated by AI. I'll give you an example. Here we're on a webinar right now, Min, and if we want, we can have AI not just record this, but then thereafter automatically it schedules whatever clips that can come out of it, whatever transcripts, whatever social media posts, all automatically able to hit send the minute this is over. That is something which is so manual for us right now, but AI can do that. So I'm just giving you one tiny example of what AI can do, but then it's not just about marketing, it's also your internal operations, like what is possible for you internally, especially as small businesses. We are so busy. We are so burdened. We are doing so much. And normally our issue is time. We're time poor. And you're the manager, you're the secretary, you're the administrator, you're the financier, you're the everything. Now, AI can actually take some of those hats for you, own them for you, and become your employee, so to speak. Like you can employ AI to do, some of these tasks for you. That way you can save yourself a day or two a week. AI can do some of those tasks. But the one which I really want folks to really hone in on is AI is not just a tool. You can make money using AI. That is super exciting for me. Like at the end of the day, it's not just a tool that you utilize for your operations. You can use it to make money also. There are revenue streams you can generate just with what you already know from your already existing expertise.
Woo, you had me at hello. When you said you can make money with AI, I was like, girl, wait a minute. How can we, I want to know more about this. And I'm really excited because I'll just let the cat out of the bag. So you're actually going to do a master class for me, for
Oh
my
yeah.
audience in September, right? We're going to do it September 23rd. No, September 26th.
26th. Yes.
26th. We're going to do a 3-hour master class on how to make money with AI. So,
Yes.
hey guys, listen to me carefully. Check out my website, check out my newsletter. We're going to have the links to come out for you to register for the AI Bootcamp Masterclass. We're going to break it down how to make AI make money.
Money.
So that is like so awesome. All right,
Mhm.
so I want to circle back to this for a second. So what do you feel like the first steps a small business owner should take if they want to use AI? Like what are the first things I need to like be thinking about or understand, especially when it comes to automating things? Because it's one thing to
Yes.
go in and ask chat, hey, can you develop, some copy for today's newsletter? But when you talk about AI automations, like
Mhm.
what do I need to know to like make something
Sure.
happen?
Absolutely. So here's the thing. For all those whom I am serving, we usually start from a place of you need to see some examples. You need to be inspired a bit and understand. Don't even go and read about it. Like first, let's see some examples. Let's see who's doing what with it. What are some examples about there? What are some cautionary tales? Like just to inform your brain, so you do not have to start from zero. Then once you're fairly inspired, you then get to understand that, I think I need to educate myself a little bit more. So AI literacy is key. Like I wouldn't want you to go and actually start developing anything AI until you have some form of literacy, understanding what it is which you're dealing with. And good news, we're going to be covering that in the masterclass where we start from the foundations. We don't take you straight to how to make the money. We actually are going to spend some time and take you behind the scenes, pull up the covers so you get to understand exactly how does this AI animal work. Okay, so AI literacy is key. And as part of AI literacy, in comes AI safety. Just understand, because you're dealing with this as surely as you deal with electricity and gas, and you have to know the safety measures, but you still cook with it. Same with AI. You need to know both sides of the equation. And once you have some literacy, once you've had some inspiration, something which is key is data. So here's the thing, Melinda. There's no AI without data. You need data to feed AI. Like that's what it feeds upon. Because it's not a living thing. It's a computer program. It needs data in order to get data out. Okay. And so it really helps, especially us smaller businesses, to really start thinking about the quality of our data, the type of data that we have, and how to really clean it up, make it quality, make it accessible, usable, because AI needs to eat good data in order to bring good outcomes. So those are sort of like some of the three main things which one should be doing when they even want to start.
Oh my gosh, you have made me so excited to want to learn more about this. But unfortunately, we have to take a break and we're going to come back more with talking with the Chief AI Officer at the School of AI Readiness. You're watching the Small Biz Chat podcast, and we will be right back. Hi, I'm Melinda Emerson, the Small Biz Lady, and I want to welcome you to smallbizladyacademy.com, your go-to resource for women entrepreneurs.
Whether you're just starting out or ready to grow, we've got everything you need to succeed. From expert interviews to live coaching sessions, our platform offers practical tools and strategies to help you build a profitable small business. Join our vibrant community of like-minded entrepreneurs today and take your business to new heights. Visit smallbizladyacademy.com and start your journey.
Hi there, welcome back to the Small Biz Chat podcast. I'm Melinda Emerson, your host, and we're talking with Joanne Eriaku, and we're talking about how to use AI to make dough, to make cash. I'm so excited about this. Small businesses are not being left out. AI has leveled the playing field. All right, Joanne, talk to me about some of the challenges with small businesses using AI. I know you talked about you got to have clean data, but what else do you got to be thinking about before you just go, sort of like unleashing all your, proprietary customer information in
Oh
AI
yeah. Oh God.
to help
Oh.
like make you make money, but you gotta share your secrets in order to get some good stuff. So how do you do that without potentially risking like your intellectual property being, given to you freely by utilizing an AI platform?
Absolutely. And you're hitting the nail right in the head. There is a list of potential risk for sure. But I will hone in specifically on the one that you started touching right there. So here's the thing. Every time you're prompting any of the, let's say ChatGPT in this case, or any of the generative AI models, you're giving it your data. Okay, you literally are giving it your data. I'll give you a funny story. Amazon had to request that its employees stop prompting certain models because some sensitive company information was showing up on, the chatbot results. So you're actually giving it your data. Now, there are ways you need to get into the settings and you need to change some of those settings behind the scenes. But chances are, if you're going to do that today, AI has already probably scraped your data. It already probably has it because it's been doing this for years. So one is, yes, it's you need to watch the data that you're prompting it, that you're sharing. You can ask it a prompt, but remove the client sensitive data or the identifying information because it can show up, somewhere on somebody's search. So that's one thing. But on the flip side, while you're getting, for example, ChatGPT or generative AI to create for you content, some of that content is plagiarism, and you can find yourself in deep, deep trouble. Okay, so you really have to learn how to, and we're going to go through some of this when we go to the masterclass. You really have to learn to make sure that you are setting the expectations. It's called context engineering. There's prompt engineering, but there's context engineering, where you're telling the chatbot that, hey, I need you to produce me a response like this, but I need to make sure that it is explainable or cite sources and that sort of thing. So these are some of the sort of like very, very high level things that one really needs to look out for. There's a whole laundry list. I know we do not have time to go through all of them. Just come to the masterclass. It's a start. It's a start.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're definitely going to be teaching this. We got 3 hours with you that day, so I'm so excited to help people learn more. And tell me this: how do you see AI shaping the future for small businesses over the next 5 to 10 years?
Oh, I'm not going to go to 10 because that is very difficult to predict right now. The pace at which the technology is moving, I'm going to give you more of like a 2 to 5, because it is really seriously changing quickly. I'll say this: we human beings are notoriously well known for thinking linearly, like we think in terms of incremental additions of the same. AI, if you want to think AI, you need to think exponentially. You need to be thinking completely out of the box. And so while we did discuss that AI is great for automation in your operations and personalization, and we did talk about, yes, it can make you money, and we did talk about decisions that it'll help you make. Just if we step out a little bit and think a little bit more exponentially, The thing where I see this really being most helpful for small businesses is small teams are going to be able to accomplish exactly what large organizations are able to accomplish because they're going to have the technology to help them accomplish that. So small teams are going to get really large impact just because of the resources that they have at their disposal. So my small business friends, here's the thing. AI is like your employee 10x. It don't need no bonus. It don't need no medical insurance and that sort of thing. It is there and it's working 24/7 if you set it up to. It frees you up. All those things you've been wishing in your head and whatnot, it frees you up to do that higher level thinking. So the skills are going to shift for small businesses, for everyone, but I'm speaking specifically small businesses. It's going to be less about what you know and what you know to do in terms of a function or a topic. And it's going to be more about how you harness the resources at your disposal to get you what you want. So Sam Altman, in an interview with Alex Ohanian of Reddit, Sam Altman is the co-founder of OpenAI, the makers of ChatGPT, said something really profound. He said, the time is coming when $1 billion one-person enterprise is going to be possible. I'm paraphrasing, okay? Something within those lines. The queue is right there. The thing is, it's not going to be so much about how many people can I hire, but how well can I harness, orchestrate the bots, the resources that I have. And it is absolutely going to be possible to have $1 billion enterprise as a singular person if we keep going the way that we are going.
Well, Lord, I want to be that person. Okay. Anyway, Joanne, thank you so much. You have been so insightful. I cannot wait until, September 26th for our masterclass. Is going to be 3 hours. You're going to be dropping so much knowledge. I am just so excited that we're going to be partnering with you on that. So I want to invite everybody to head over to smallbizladyuniversity.com to sign up for the masterclass. It's going to be amazing. And we have an assessment tool there too. So you can find out what your AI readiness is even before this masterclass. So head over there and check it out. All right. When we come back, we're going to be talking about how you can increase your sales 300%. Who doesn't want to know about that? All right, you're watching the Small Biz Chat podcast, and we will be right back.